Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I am back in Florida. I wanted to talk about this Instagram post that Meri posted yesterday, and I just felt it was appropriate to wear my Janelle quote, "Yeah, fuck off" merch. I will link my merch store down in the comments, but it is realitysquad.com. You can go shop some of our favorite quotes from our sister wives. So yesterday, Meri took to her Instagram and she had quite a lot to say. Let's see what this says. She posted this picture and then she wrote, "A few months ago, I used the word estranged regarding my relationship in a conversation with a friend. It was the first time I had vocalized it and it felt honest. It was hard to use and yet somewhat freeing. I know where my relationship is. I'm not oblivious to that. I will always look for the best in people and situations and hope they see it too. I want to protect people, their emotions, the tough situations. I have never been, nor will I ever be, the person who will sit and publicly trash someone or something. So if you start reading this and think that's what you're going to hear, you'll be disappointed. I try not to put labels on things, but over the past few months, as that certain TV show has been airing, I've been labeled. I've been called by viewers desperate, pathetic, embarrassing, told I have no worth and no value, and a plethora of other things that I won't even mention here. In actuality, what you see is me no longer being silent. What you've seen is me using my voice to have fun and bring humor to a not so perfect situation. The truth is, I know my value. I know my worth, who I am and what I want in life, what I aspire to be, and what I feel like I'm doing a pretty dang good job at is being happy. I don't let things around me that aren't perfect get me down because my inner peace and joy is more important to me than that. I surround myself with people who match or exceed my energy. I have friends, coworkers, colleagues, mentors who fill my cup. I hope in some way I'm filling theirs. I engage in positive conversations and situations. I dream with the lid off. I have plans and goals and aspirations that make me happy and fulfilled. I work towards those dreams daily. I overcome, I succeed, I win, and I'm happy with myself." Meri, for the first time, is referring to her marriage as estranged, which I think is a bold move and a big step for her. She says she's not oblivious to her relationship status, but I mean, on the show, it's pretty clear that she's been holding out for reconciliation. She was, when Janelle and Christine were in their interviews saying how it's kind of been nice that Kody hasn't been around. She was in her interview saying, well, if nobody wants him around, send him my way. So I think it was still pretty clear that she has obviously been wanting to be back in a full fellowship with Kody, even though Kody has made it abundantly clear that that was not going to happen. At any rate, it's a positive step for her to categorize her relationship, her marriage this way, because she's acknowledging it for what it is. I haven't really seen her acknowledge it on the show before. She has said that it's not perfect, that they're, not being intimate, but to actually go as so far as to classify it as estranged, I think is a really big step for Meri. It's also interesting to me that she's calling the show that she's been a part of for 16 seasons, 10 years, as a certain TV show. To me, that seems like she's trying to put distance between herself and the show. I have a feeling it's because the show has kind of pigeonholed her and put her in this category of pining wife that is never going to be with Kody, but it was always going to be left wanting. And I think she's really trying to break out of that. One of the things that really made me sad to read is she talks about being labeled and the comments that she has received, namely saying that she has no worth and no value. I disagree strongly that she has no worth and no value. Every single person has worth and has value. And honestly, from the kind of social media network that I interact with, I don't think anybody is looking at Meri as having no worth and no value. We are seeing her spouse treat her in that manner, and it's heartbreaking to watch. So it makes me sad that she says that she has gotten comments to that effect. It's heartbreaking for me to watch her settle for crumbs. There is someone out there for everybody. If the person that you're with is not lifting you up, validating you, and encouraging you to be your best self and to live your best life, there is someone out there that will do that. So I think what has frustrated viewers is people want to see Janelle, Meri, Christine thrive and live their best lives and no longer put any self-worth in what Kody thinks of them. And certainly, and I'm going to touch on this in just a second, this communal financial fund where they are funneling and bankrolling Kody and Robin's monogamous relationship. People want to see that come to an end. I'm very glad that Meri has found work and other friends, colleagues, mentors, etc. that see her value and fill her cup, as she says. Like I've said before, every single person needs this in their life. She also has mentioned in this Instagram post the humor that she tries to bring to situations. And I'm gonna be honest, Meri has made some jokes this season that have cracked me up, but they clearly fell flat with the family. The joke about Robin's rules, I thought it was hysterical. I chuckled. I also thought it was clearly, obviously a joke. And if you go back and watch that scene, Kody laughs at first as well. So I think it was pretty obviously a joke, but obviously Robin didn't take it that way. So the joke fell flat with Robin. I actually also got super uncomfortable with the Rice Krispie turkey joke. I thought that Kody, like if she like unveiled it and it was a real turkey, I thought Kody was gonna lose his mind because like the turkey was Robin's thing this year. Again, it was an incredibly sweet gesture, especially because she knows that Kody really likes Rice Krispie treats. So I thought this was really cute and funny and sweet. And most family members in a healthy family would probably recognize this joke and go along with it. And I think Robin tried to, but the family is so on edge that I just watching the scene, I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, shit's about to go down. Meri at the end of this post says, I overcome, I succeed, I win. I love to see this attitude. I think viewers love to see this attitude. We're seeing this attitude in Christine. I hope Christine is serving as inspiration to Meri as like, hey, maybe all this money that I'm making, I can like keep it for myself and for Mariah and Audrey and what they want to do in the future. I don't have to be paying for Robin's 7-bedroom house. Perhaps not. Love to see this attitude. Even if she's not fully there, hey, fake it till you make it. We want to watch Meri survive and thrive in life after Kody. We would watch that show. So many people have said they would watch a Christine spinoff. I think it's more likely that the show is going to continue filming and we're going to see these separate families start to splinter off from Robin and Kody, essentially. Kody and Robin benefit immensely from what Janelle, Christine, and Meri bring in financially. And I think all of us, I've seen it talked about on Reddit, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We want to see these wives put themselves first, stop the bankrolling, and put that money towards your kids. Do your kids maybe want to start a business? Do your kids maybe need help with a down payment on a house? These are all, in my opinion, much better financial moves than continuing to put Robin and Kody on this pedestal and live as essentially lesser than. They are living lesser than Robin and Kody. What did you guys think of this post? I really enjoyed it. I really think it's a big step and a bold move for her to publicly, I mean, she probably has privately accepted the estranged label of her marriage for, I'm assuming, a while. But for her to publicly accept it, that is another big step and a bold move. And I am happy to see it. I am sad that she gets negative comments. It is, you know, she's been married, divorced, and spiritually married to Kody for over 30 years. This is not, and she has been, her self-worth has been beaten down by Kody and this family dynamic for years. It's not going to be, and all of the other wives have also had their self-worth like chipped away at as well. So it's not just Meri. But I am happy to see her speak so positively, and you know, she has like a positive outlook on her future. Really happy to see that, and I'm really curious to see what season 17 has in store for Meri. Anyways, you guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Reality Squad. Shop the merch store if you are so inclined, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, have a good one, much love.